Good morning, TL Travelers, and welcome back to the TL Travel YouTube channel. Today we are in southern Bali in Indonesia, just loving life. I know that for the last few videos we have been doing a ton of resort tours and villa tours for you guys, and that's all well and good, but today we're gonna get out and do a little bit of adventuring, and this time we're heading off to Uluwatu Temple in the furthest southern tip of the island, and we're going to take you along and just like give you some tips and tricks along the way. So I am all equipped and ready to go with my pullover, because you do have to have your knees and your shoulders covered when you go to temples like this. They will also provide a sarong and a sash for you to be dressed in like the traditional garb when you arrive, but to be respectful and to be safe. Knees covered, shoulders covered, and you'll be good to go. So with that said, we do have a driver coming to pick us up now. We were unable to book or pre-book a driver for the day as much as we tried in the way that we usually do. So what we have done is we have ordered a taxi or a Bali cab through the Bali Cab app, which is incredibly helpful to have on your phone when you arrive. So if you are planning a trip to Bali, definitely download like the Bali Cab app or the Gojek app or one of the taxi apps so that you can order cabs as you go. But our driver is heading here to pick us up now, and then we hope to be able to talk him into sticking with us for the day at an affordable rate. So we'll see how that goes, and I will keep you posted. Oh, thank you. Okay, so we are here at Uluwatu Temple. I apologize if you can hear the call to prayer and of course the waves in the background, but that is just the nature of nature and temples. Uluwatu is one of 6 directional temples here on the island of Bali. Ulu means the top or the tip of, and Watu means rock or cliff face. So Uluwatu, of course, is the southernmost temple at the top of the rocks. This little guy, just loving life. This one too. Get it? Okay, friends, we have returned from Uluwatu Temple. Obviously, the sweat has done my hair no justice. The temple was beautiful. At a certain point, we just decided that we were going to put the cameras away, because one thing to note is that the monkeys there, depending on the day, like sometimes they're pretty docile and just sort of lay about, but other times they get a little frisky and they want to take your stuff. So we just didn't really want to risk it when we were walking through the areas where there was a lot of monkeys, and then it just got really hot and maybe too hot to film. Sorry. But even in the dead heat, the views were beautiful, and it was just really nice to take my parents down and show them around Uluwatu, which is one of the nicer temples, I think, to go take a look at, because you're not just getting a temple out of it, you're also getting like some beautiful views as well. So depending on what you're interested in, you know, enjoy a little bit of that. And there is a nice ocean breeze when you catch it. So the entrance fee to Uluwatu is 30,000 Indonesian rupiah, which is essentially $3 per person for each adult. And then they do give you a sarong and a sash to wrap around. If you are already wearing a skirt, like my mom was already wearing a long ankle length skirt, they didn't make her put the sarong on, but they did make her still tie the sash around her waist. And from there, if you can tolerate the heat, you're looking at about an hour to wander from one point to the other point and back, and really get a feel for Uluwatu and the entire space. One last thing to note is that we did book with the Bali Cab app, like I mentioned earlier. With a lot of those apps, and Uber especially, which is something that does exist in Bali, but it is frowned upon as far as being able to use it. They do allow you to be dropped off, but it is drop off only, or they will drop and wait. So if you order a Bali cab from the temple when you're finished, they won't be able to come in and pick you up. It doesn't cost that much to have your driver wait for you. With Bali cab, I don't believe we were actually charged at all like a waiting fee. Some taxis will charge like a $5 wait fee for the hour. We weren't charged anything extra. We were just charged for the taxi fare there and then the taxi fare back. And we stopped along the way at a Coco Mart to pick up some snacks and drinks. So yeah, that's really all of the information that I have to share with you as far as visiting Uluwatu Temple, and I hope that you found it informative. If you have any other questions about visiting, I will definitely do my best to answer them for you in the comments below, so feel free to leave them. Be sure to hit that like button if you love travel content, and hit that subscribe button because we have more informative content, tips and tricks, and all that fun stuff coming your way. And until next time, stay great, travel safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.